Most traders believe the market is their opponent, but they're wrong. The market has no interest in defeating you. The real battle is the one happening inside. Your fears, your impulses, your expectations, your fantasies, your unresolved beliefs about money, discipline, and failure. Trading doesn't expose who you want to be. It exposes who you truly are and forces you to rise above it. Today we're going deeper. We're going to unravel the silent forces that push most traders out of the game, long before they ever get the chance to succeed. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The secret reason. Most traders disappear. Most traders don't blow up because the market is too hard. They disappear because somewhere along the way their mind quietly tells them, this is too much, it's easier to quit. Think about how most trading journeys really begin. You discover trading through a video, a screenshot, a story of someone making in a day what most people make in a month. Your brain lights up with possibility. Finally, something that doesn't ask for your degree, your age, your background, or your resume. Just you, a screen, an opportunity. It feels like a doorway has opened. You imagine the new life before you even place your first trade. No boss, no schedule. Charts in the morning, freedom in the afternoon. Your phone becomes a magic machine that prints money. So you open a demo account. You click buy. It goes up. You click sell. It goes down. Your confidence spikes. You feel chosen. I get it. Other people struggle, but this makes sense to me. But that early success is dangerous. It doesn't just give you confidence. It gives you illusion. Illusion that this will be easy. Illusion that losses will be small. Illusion that your journey will somehow be different from everyone else. Then you fund your first live account, and for a moment it looks like your dream was right. Win, win, win. Then comes that trade, the one that doesn't behave. You enter exactly as before. The candle pauses, then moves against you. You hesitate. You add size to fix it. You move your stop just a little. You pray, you bargain. You wait just a bit longer. And then, the account is gone. In that moment, something even more dangerous than the loss quietly installs itself inside your subconscious. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. That belief grows like a weed. You keep trading, but underneath every click lives doubt. You deposit again. You look for new strategies. You blame brokers, spreads, manipulation, indicators, mentors, signals. You blame everything except the one thing that governs your entire journey, your expectations. Most traders walk into a marathon with a sprinter's mindset. They think trading is a shortcut. They think it's a rescue mission. They think it's a fast escape from the life they hate. They don't realize something crucial. Trading is not a lottery. Trading is a craft. And every craft demands the same price: time, humility, and an uncomfortable amount of failure. Most people never accept that price. They quit right before reality was about to finally start paying them back. Chapter 2. The emotional storm that breaks most traders. The market doesn't just move your money, it moves your nervous system. From the outside, trading looks simple. Candles go up, candles go down. From the inside, it feels like a storm inside your chest. One day you finish up $300 and feel unstoppable. The next day you're down $400 and feel like you've wasted your life. These emotional swings, not strategies, destroy most traders. Every trade you take becomes a statement about who you think you are. When you win, you feel capable. When you lose, you feel like a fraud. You don't just lose money, you lose identity. When your identity is under attack, you don't respond with logic, you respond with survival. That's when revenge trading appears. That's when you double size to get it back. That's when you abandon your plan and start trading from fear and pride. Your nervous system isn't built for this kind of volatility. Your brain hates uncertainty. It wants guaranteed outcomes and predictable rewards. Trading offers none of that. So your mind fights back. It starts whispering, just quit. Stop torturing yourself. It's not worth it. Quitting becomes attractive not because you hate trading, but because you crave relief. Relief from the stress, relief from the uncertainty, relief from the fear of blowing the account again. That is why most traders quit at the worst possible moment. Not when it's hopeless, but when their nervous system is exhausted. But here's the thing. Those intense emotions aren't a sign of failure. They're a sign you're finally doing real trading. Every consistently profitable trader you admire felt the same pain, the same fear, the same frustration. The difference is not that they felt less. The difference is that they decided, I won't let my emotions choose for me anymore. They learned to separate self-worth from P&L. They learned to see a loss as data, not identity. They learned that the market isn't attacking them, it's just moving. Most traders never learn this. They let their emotions shape a story about themselves. I'm not disciplined. I'm not smart enough. I'm not made for this. So they quit to escape the story. But if they had stayed just a bit longer, something incredible would have happened. The emotions wouldn't disappear, but they would have become stronger than them. Chapter 3. The hidden skill. Endurance. If there's one trait that separates the traders who succeed from the ones who quietly vanish, it's not intelligence, it's endurance. Endurance is not glamorous. No one posts screenshots of patience. No one brags about 6 months of tiny size. But endurance is the gatekeeper to every breakthrough. Endurance means staying in the game long enough for skill to compound, long enough for patterns to finally make sense, long enough for your brain to stop needing excitement and start valuing precision. Most traders never make it this far because they misunderstand time. They think, if I'm not profitable in 6 months, I'm failing. If I haven't doubled my account in a year, something's wrong with me. If I'm still struggling after all these videos, I must not have what it takes. But look at every real profession. Doctors spend a decade learning. Engineers spend years before building anything real. Athletes train their childhood for a career that might last a few seasons. Yet traders expect mastery in months. That expectation destroys them. Endurance is what allows you to survive long enough to actually get good. It looks like this. You keep size small while others gamble. You stick with one strategy long enough to see probabilities play out. You journal even when it hurts to face your own mistakes. Endurance is not stubbornness. It is the decision to stay in the game while continually improving the way you play it. Most traders either refuse to adapt and blow up, or adapt by quitting the game entirely. But the rare ones choose a third path. They adjust themselves. They accept that discomfort is part of the job. They accept that boredom is part of the job. They accept that being wrong often is part of the job. And they keep going. Every tiny promise they keep. I stop after 3 losses. I review my trades weekly. I follow my plan even on tiny risk. Shifts their identity from I am someone who quits to I am someone who stays. And that identity shift is the beginning of mastery. Most traders don't fail because their strategy was wrong. They fail because they did not stay long enough to become the person capable of using that strategy the right way. Endurance gives you something priceless, the chance to meet the version of yourself who doesn't quit. Chapter 4. Becoming one of the few who don't quit. So how do you become one of the rare traders who actually makes it? It starts with a decision, but it continues with a structure, a framework that protects you when your emotions try to destroy your progress. Here are the 4 pillars. 1. Rebuild your expectations. Trading is not a shortcut. It's a long-term craft. Stop asking, how fast can I make money? Start asking, how long am I willing to learn before I expect money? Extend your timeline. A bad week becomes a page, not a verdict. 2. Separate identity from results. You are not your wins. You are not your losses. You are the quality of your process. Treat every trade as data, nothing more. 3. Create rituals that protect you. Motivation won't save you. Rituals will. A calming pre-market routine, a real max loss rule, a weekly review. Build walls around your worst impulses, not to limit you, but to protect your future. 4. Choose community over isolation trading. Alone amplifies fear. You begin to believe your struggles are unique. They're not. Share your mistakes. Learn from others. Normalize the struggle. Community keeps you from quitting silently. In the end, the market is brutally fair. It doesn't reward the smartest or the fastest. It rewards the ones who endure. Most traders quit because they misinterpret the struggle. They think difficulty means impossibility. They think pain means they're failing. They think slow progress means wasted time. But the traders who succeed interpret those same signals differently. Fear means growth. Losses mean tuition. Slow progress means solid foundations. The difference is not in what they feel. It sits in what they decide those feelings mean. Most traders quit right before the breakthrough. You don't have to be one of them. You don't need talent. You don't need perfection. You don't need certainty. You need to stay, to learn, to adapt, to endure. Because in this game, the market eventually rewards one thing above all else: the ones who refuse to quit long enough to become unrecognizable from the person who almost did. This was the silent chart. I'll see you in the next video.